Alcohol is a drug, but unlike the ones that come to mind straight away, like cocaine, heroin, ecstasy, and cannabis, alcohol is a legalized and legally available drug. Most drinkers think because it is legalized, it is good to consume it freely. The Oxford English Dictionary defines alcohol as a medicine or other substance which has a physiological effect when ingested or otherwise introduced into the body. Unquote. Alcohol falls under this definition as it is a central nervous system depressant that has an effect on almost every single cell in the body. In the short term, alcohol effects can be spontaneous, with the blood vessels expanding, thereby making the drinker happy while the heart rate increases. People feel warm and happy. At this point, the heart rate begins to speed up as well. The ability to make rational decisions is affected just after about 4 units. Reckless and unnecessary risks are taken. Reactions become much slower probably after the 8th unit, and the drinker starts seeing double. Any more after this may affect coordination and lead to alcohol poisoning. Long-term abuse of alcohol may result in a catalogue of mental and physical health issues. Be you a binge drinker or a regular drinker, your health is likely at risk in many ways, as the more alcohol a person consumes, the more the body becomes adaptive to its effects. Heavy drinking may lead to addiction. Accidents. Alcohol plays a vital role in every 4 out of 10 fatal accidents around the world. They include falls, road traffic accidents, deaths, and suicides. It also has a blame for at least 50% of all fatal and traumatic injuries and deaths from homicides, scalding, that is burns, and drownings. You do not have to be a teetotaler or wowser to become safer. An occasional drink or moderate drink can lower your risk of the dangerous effects of drinking. Your heart. There has been this myth about a regular glass of wine or some other beverages being good for your heart and health in general. This may not be true, or it may ring true if you are a light sipper who probably does a glass of wine over a meal once a day. Aside this, the detriments can most times be greater than the so-called benefits. If you are one of those light sippers, you may be doing yourself a lot of good, as these habits may help you lower your blood pressure, body fat, and your chance of having a heart attack. I would still advise you have 1 or 2 days of a whole week where you do not have an alcoholic drink at all. Liver function. Your liver's main job is to remove poisons from your body. Alcohol is one of such poisons. Drinking more than the World Health Organization's recommended measures a day or week can take a toll on your organs, especially the liver. It can cause such diseases as hepatitis, which may eventually lead to liver cirrhosis, which is sometimes referred to as end-stage liver disease due to long-term liver damage. It can be life-threatening. The good news is, your liver may still repair itself and even fully restore. So it's always worth drinking less or quitting now if you cannot control your intake. Weight loss. Alcohol can make you put on weight, a lot of weight at that. For example, one small glass of regular wine has about 130 calories, while a pint of 5% strength lager gives you about 240 calories. These are referred to as empty calories because they have no nutritional value. The reason being that most of these drinks are made from natural starch and sugar. Aside the calories, alcohol also makes you more spontaneous, and you end up being unable to repel things you would have if you are not under the influence. Good examples are overspeeding, overspending, impulse buying, and eating junk foods. Relationships. While it is fine to socialize with drinks once in a while, as it enhances your humor and help you connect with others, downing multiple glasses of drinks alone regularly may not be a good idea. It is not good for your health, and it is a condition referred to in the health circle as alcohol use disorder. Drinking in moderation or giving it up may help you improve at work, advance your health, and mend or overhaul your relationship. This decision can also be good for reducing depression and anxiety while elevating your self-esteem. Cancer. Alcohol and heavy drinking specifically has been clearly defined as increasing your chances of contracting numerous types of cancers, including esophagus, that is the food pipe, mouth, throat, and breast cancers. Researchers have also been able to insinuate possible benefits if you change your drinking habit through moderation or quitting. What they have yet to confirm is if this reduces your chances of having cancer, and if it does, how long it might take. Sex life. Alcohol may make couples bubblier and bond better. Where this becomes a regular thing and more than a drink or so a day, you may experience the demerits. While the man may have problems getting or maintaining an erection, and a drop in a woman's sex drive might occur too. Sleep. While alcohol might get you sleepy, it may disturb your sleep several times as you may wake up repeatedly. It usually disrupts the final stage of sleep called the rapid eye movement, REM. This is when dreaming takes place. Sickness. Too much alcohol tends to weaken your body's immunity by reducing the germ fighting power. If this trend of consumption continues, this may hinder the immune system from warding off illnesses or repairing itself. Blood pressure. Drinking a lot of alcohol may increase your blood pressure. This may lead to heart, organ, and other health problems. If your blood pressure tends to increase after drinking alcohol, you might consider giving up alcohol. A mere easing back on drinks can have a big payoff. Your brain. Alcohol addiction can lead to forgetfulness. With time, heavy drinking can also affect your judgment of distances and volumes. It might even impair your motor skills. That is, Motor skills as simple as opening a door. The earlier you quit, the better it may be for your brain to be able to salvage some of these skills. Withdrawal symptoms. If you have been a heavy drinker and you reduce or totally come off alcohol, your body may be unhappy with this move. This may lead to raising pulse, extreme anxiety, nausea, and cold sweat. It may lead to such extremes as hallucination and having seizures. If you have any of these symptoms, please seek medical advice. There are medications for them. The UK government, like in most countries, emphasizes that there is no such thing as a safe level of alcohol consumption that can prevent against diseases such as cancer. But staying within the weekly guidelines will reduce the risk. The UK's chief medical officers have therefore lowered the recommended maximum weekly number of units in a report published in 2016. Unlike the guidelines recommended in 1995, that is about 21 years before this new one, pregnant women have now been told to abstain totally from alcohol. Although some researchers have claimed that people who drink sensibly live longer than people who do not drink at all, limiting your alcohol intake makes you healthier. 14 units of alcohol a week, that is the equivalent of 6 pints of average strength beer, is recommended for all adults. An alcohol-free break of about 2 days every week, assuming you drink every day, is also recommended. Let's drink sensibly. I am yours, faithfully and sincerely, Prince Larry Adego, Kabiesi.